interviewing you for today.
All right, nice to meet you. I'm Beth.
Have a seat right here.
You've got a lovely office.
Thank you.
That's what it is.
We're gonna go ahead on and get into the interview
All right.
because we got some more people to interview later on. In your own words, how would you describe yourself as a worker?
I would say that I am a punctual person. I'm organized. I'm a multitasker. I have excellent customer service skills, and I think I'm very professional.
Sounds great. How has your education prepared you for this career?
After completing high school, I went to it was Metro Business College and received my secretarial certificate, which I have been a unit secretary in a hospital. So the certificate I received from the business college enabled me to learn all the aspects of office procedures, which entitled the paperwork, any kind of phone skills, machines used, computer skills, as well as the actual job itself of being a unit secretary. I can incorporate all of those things that I've learned into this new position.
Okay. Talking about knowledge of computer system, you say you have worked with them, so.
That's correct.
Tell me some of the computer systems you work with.
I am proficient in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, the actual medical coding and billing computer software. I can do Epic and I can do Metasoft.
So in your own words, can you tell me what's the responsibility of a medical specialist, a coding specialist?
There is a difference between a medical coder and a medical biller. The coder takes all of the diagnoses from the charting of the patients and attaches a code to the diagnosis. That is how you are then billed and paid for, how your, whether it be a doctor's office or hospital, is reimbursed for the services. The actual medical billing is the actual billing procedure. It doesn't have to do with the actual coding part. They are two separate entities.
Do you smoke or drink around your kid?
If you're asking if that would be a problem on a smoke-free campus or facility, there is no problem there.
Are you able to comply with the company's substance abuse policy?
Absolutely.
Give me an example of a time you tried to accomplish something and failed.
I had been a in-home daycare provider for 12 years, and I decided to go back to school to receive my RN, and I decided to give up my daycare business and go and work at the local hospital while I was at university. I had planned on just working part-time and going to school full-time, but the facility offered me a full-time position at the hospital, which I chose to take, which made my university studies far too complicated for me to continue.
Describe your understanding of medical terminology.
Medical terminology are words. You have derivative of words, and these words are used in charting. Physicians use the medical terminology all the time. You have to be able to translate them to find diagnoses in your coding, and you have to have a well-rounded array and knowledge of terminology.
So, when did you graduate in high school?
I do have my diploma, and I did continue on with studies at the business college as well.
So you're over the age of 18?
I can assure you, I am over the age of 21.
Tell me about a time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty.
As I've stated previously, I've worked in a hospital. I've had to work many extra shifts, night shifts, stay late when other coworkers have not been fit to come into work or have called in sick. I have stayed. One particular instance, we had a patient emergency situation coming in, and I was the only one at the front desk. I myself put the patient in a room, pressed the bell, got all the paperwork done before the nurses even arrived on the scene.
So you're pretty good at making split-second decisions.
I can. I am a very busy multitasker. I try to think on my feet. I try to plan for any situation that could arise quickly, and I try to take care of it efficiently.
So what motivates you to want to work in the medical building and coding field?
Honestly, the reason that I have pursued this interest is the older that I'm getting, I am finding that this job I can do from home. I can have the equipment in my home, and a lot of it will be paid for by the facility that hires me.
Tim, what are your greatest weaknesses?
I would say that I am an overachiever. I try to be a yes person for everyone, and a lot of times it just is too much. But I'm a people pleaser.
Well, that's going to end our interview for today, but do you have any questions that you would like to ask?
I do. Do you have a time period that you believe you'd be able to get back with me?
Well, we do have a few more people to interview, and as soon as we get everybody interviewed, then we will be contacting people
Okay.
by phone or by letter. So
Can-
you will be hearing from us.
Can I have a business card of yours just in case for future reference?
But I don't have any in here right now,
Okay.
but I will make sure that you get one.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for coming.
Okay.